think we're finishing games really well. We've had a couple where we've gotten behind in the first half by more than 10 points, and we've just found a way to fight back, and I think we've been really good in the last 8 minutes of games, closing out games and making sure that we get the win. I think Coach Tinkle does a really good job of letting the assistants speak because everyone has so much knowledge about the game of basketball. By Coach Tinkle letting the assistants speak out in practice, we get a lot of different ideas from a lot of different coaches. I think that's always a good thing.
We're very rarely satisfied, and for some young men that's tough to handle, but we're always going to be striving to get better. We're never going to be satisfied until the final buzzer on the year goes out. So even though we have been finishing games and finding a way to win, we kind of look at it as we could have been a lot better a number of times. I'm kind of a big picture guy, so I believe in the overall culture of a program. There's not a lot of secrets in basketball. Everybody knows what plays you're running, everybody knows what defense you're running. So it's the culture you create within a program. And I think that the way things are here is we foster an incredibly competitive environment where it's very, it's very, very competitive, not only in practices but in games. And that translates to helping us compete when we go up against an opponent. But then at the same time, there's really a family atmosphere. Our guys are together. We foster an environment of putting your arm around your brother. And if you can have those two things, if you can be one unit together and you can be real competitive, but then afterwards you're hugging each other and got each other's backs, you're going to be able to win a lot of games, even if you're not the most talented team. Coach Tinkle is one of the most competitive people I've ever met. Our guards, Will Cherry, Kareem, Matthias, all our older leaders are very competitive, so they don't want to lose. So it comes down to making plays, and our guys have been making plays to win games. And that comes from practice. Because we're so competitive in practice, people hate to lose. If you hate to lose in practice, you can imagine how much you would hate to lose in a game. That would drive you crazy. So that's carried over, and I think it's been a big part of our success.